Pay attention to what these thought leaders have to say about IMF and the World Bank and how they destroyed Africa's economy. The argument that the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the World Bank have played a role in the economic struggles of African countries is a point of contention. Critics often cite structural adjustment programs, imposed conditionalities, and historical context of economic interventions as contributing to a long-term economic
of the so-called investment, which is nothing but neocolonialism. Number one, when the World Bank and the IMF, Britain, France, Belgium, America, when they loan African states this money, particularly the IMF and World Bank, which are both United States-based institutions, they make three things a requirement. Number one, the interest rate. Most African countries are in debt because they have to spend so much of their gross national product servicing the debt. They're not even knocking off the principal. They're servicing the debt, the interest. They're not even touching the principal. So the debt is not going away. It's getting bigger, and still you're spending 30, 40, 50, 60% of your GNP financing the debt. So that's number one. They make sure the interest is so high, you'll never pay it back. They give you the loan with the expressed intent of putting you into financial slavery, and we keep on taking the damn money. I'm going to come back to that in a sec. So number one is the interest. Number two, it's the family planning strategies that they make you sign off on. So in order to get this money, you got to push homosexuality. You got to push birth control, hysterectomy, all of this other stuff, right? So they disrupt.
It's documented, this type of.
Oh, yeah. This ain't no secret. Go do your research. And the third thing that they do is open economy, open market. You got to have a free market economy. This is probably the biggest problem. When you take money from the World Bank and IMF,
World Bank, all other institutions, they make African countries jump through hoops. Loans will never be able to pay. The US, when they borrow money, they're getting it in 1.5, 1.9 interest rate. Africans, when they get the same amount of money, they're paying 9, 10%. The people who don't need a break, they get a break. The ones who need a break, they don't get a break. The sheer survival of the World Bank, IMF, is based on the fact that African countries and many other developing countries do not succeed. Their success is based on our failure. That has to change. And guess who can make that change? We, the children of Africa, we, the Africans, are the ones who have to say, we know your game now. Enough is enough.